Mr. Wang from Taiwan and Miss Kim, a Korean, continued their drive with Mr. Tanaka behind the wheel. Once they were out on the road, the differences in traffic rules between their countries became clear.
I thought that something felt different. People drive on the left in Japan.
Yes. Since we drive on the opposite side of the road, you should be careful when you drive.
Huh? What is that sign? Do you have deer here?
Yep. It means that we should watch out for deer, foxes, and other animals.
Huh?
We have the sign because there are so many wild animals in Hokkaido.
There's so much wide open space in Hokkaido. It feels good. But aren't we driving a little too slowly?
Since there are many roads with good visibility in Hokkaido, people tend to drive too fast. The maximum speed limit for ordinary roads, however, is 60 kilometers an hour unless there are speed limit signs. Please keep in mind that you have to keep the speed limit, and you can pass other cars only where the center line is a white dashed line.
Okay, but now we have a yellow line.
This means that you cannot stray into the opposite lane when passing other cars.
Huh?
There are signs too, so you really shouldn't have any trouble remembering.
Got it. You've slowed down, haven't you?
Yes, because I just saw that the maximum speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour. Most roads in urban areas and at curves have a speed limit of 50 kilometers.
You can see a lot of animals in Hokkaido. There are also bird sanctuaries and tourist ranches where you can enjoy horseback riding near New Chitose Airport. The three travelers have arrived for a brewery tour.
This beer is for tasting. Here you are.
It's great that we can drink beer fresh from the brewery.
You can also have a sip or two, can't you?
No. I received this tag a little while ago. As you can see, it says I am the designated driver. Since I'm the one driving, I'm not allowed to consume any alcohol. Drinking and driving is a serious crime in Japan.
Okay.
Passengers in a car driven by a person who has been drinking alcohol are also punished.
That's a pretty harsh rule, isn't it? We have to be careful.
Sorry that I can't drink with you now.
It's okay.
But we have a phrase in Japan. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink.
If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Nah.
After the brewery tour, the three travelers take the expressway.
Hokkaido's expressways are easy to drive on, aren't they? Since the maximum speed limit signs have no number, does that mean there's no speed limit?
Yes, there is. When the signs are blank, that means the maximum speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour.
Is the maximum speed limit 80 kilometers per hour here, even though it's the same expressway?
Even on expressways, speed is limited where there are many curves and ups and downs, and where there's only one traffic lane. So please be careful. Now we're in Sapporo. Let's get off the expressway.
Since we have come to an urban area, I want to go to the city center.
Me too.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go! Look out, a red light.
No problem. Even if the light is red, if it has a green arrow underneath, we can proceed in that direction. So we turn right here. Now no arrow is shown, so we stop here. When an arrow pointing to the right appears, we will proceed again. Since we are talking about traffic lights, I should add that when a yellow light is flashing, we should slow down, look both ways, and proceed. When a red light is flashing, We should stop, look both ways, and proceed as well.
Now we have a railway crossing. This sign is similar to the one we have back in South Korea.
In Taiwan, we have railway crossings with crossing bars and without crossing bars.
Whenever you see the sign, please stop and look both ways before going across the railway crossing.
The sign for a crosswalk is also similar to the one we have in South Korea.
It also resembles the sign we have in Taiwan, although the color is different.
Since pedestrians have the right of way, please stop whenever you see someone crossing the street. This is a stop sign.
This is different from the sign in South Korea.
I have to be careful because we hardly have any stop signs in Taiwan.
Sapporo is the capital of Hokkaido. In the city center, tourists can shop, stroll in the park, appreciate historic buildings, and enjoy a whole host of other activities.
It is a big city, but the roads are wide and appear to be easy to drive on.
But please be careful. Keep in mind that we drive on the left. Where there is a road sign at an intersection indicating a right turn with an arrow, you should follow the direction and make a turn. You should also note that the through traffic in the opposite lane and pedestrians always have the right of way.
In Taiwan, we have many red signs prohibiting drivers from going in the arrow's direction. But in Japan, you have blue signs with which drivers must follow the arrow's direction. Also, since you have left-hand traffic, I have to change my way of thinking.
Traffic signs are almost the same in South Korea. I can understand the no entry for vehicles sign over there too.
It is a close to traffic sign, isn't it? We have separate signs according to car types in Taiwan, but I can understand what the sign means.
Oh, it's a department store. Could you stop the car, please? I want to have a look.
Nope. Parking and stopping are prohibited here.
Then how about here?
Nah,
Why?
this is a no parking area.
We call it no stopping in Taiwan. Where can we stop the car?
In a parking lot. You should be careful because the authorities strictly crack down on illegal parking in Japan.
In some areas, renting a car is less convenient. For example, it is safer, cheaper, and more punctual to use subways in Sapporo, a city with heavy traffic, and sightseeing buses in Otaru, a city with many hills. The following day, after Mr. Wang had learned the traffic rules, traffic signs, and how to drive safely in Japan, he had a go at driving on his own.
Drive slowly in Hokkaido.
Drive slowly in Hokkaido.
Although it is still light, the oncoming cars have their headlights on, don't they?
An increasing number of cars have their headlights on even in daytime for safety reasons, and we call it the daylight campaign. Shall we turn our headlights on too?
Oh, I can't find the switch.
It's on your right. The switches for the headlights and turn signals are on your right, and the switch for the windshield wipers is on your left.